A judgment day many have been waiting on for years. After multiple delays, once globally celebrated crocodile expert and zoologist Adam Britton has been sentenced to more than 10 years in jail, backdated to April 2022. Britton showed no emotion as the judge detailed what he called grotesque and unspeakable crimes. But in the packed gallery of the Northern Territory Supreme Court this afternoon, the distress was palpable. Britton was arrested on this rural property on the outskirts of Darwin and remanded in custody in 2022, last year pleading guilty to more than 60 charges of bestiality, animal cruelty and possessing child abuse material. In a shipping container he called his torture room, Britton filmed himself abusing, raping and killing dozens of dogs and puppies. In a lengthy summary, the judge was scathing. The Crown psychologist is of the view that your primary and most prominent current diagnosis is zoosadism. I accept that opinion to be correct. The judge went on to say that Britton's conduct involved a degree of depravity and reprehensibility which falls entirely outside any ordinary human conception and comprehension. He also said he did not accept that Britton was genuinely remorseful. Ahead of sentencing this morning, the court was read a letter Britton had written from jail, apologising and promising he'd find a path towards redemption. I now acknowledge that I've been fighting a rare paraphilic disorder for much of my life, and that shame and fear prevented me from seeking the proper help I needed. Outside the court, animal activists weren't satisfied.
He is the lowest form of life on this earth.
The judge imposed a 6-year non-parole period and banned Britton from ever owning a mammal again.
All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. Hey, Shalom. Hey, you seen from the video, man, this man, Esau Edom, this isn't just one man. This is just, this perversion is Esau on a whole. Now, they put this story up as this one man is perverse, but it's all of them. It's all of the sons of Esau. And Esau himself included. And hey, the more you see these things, these judgments, these sentences, these crimes come to light, hey, you see this is who the scriptures speak of as the wicked. As a matter of fact, I'll start off with that. This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse, I'll start up a little bit. This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yet I love Jacob. So, hey, yeah, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is Jacob's brother. Yeah. And hey, if you got eyes to see, hey, Esau is on top right now. But hey, he's collapsing. He's in a decline right now. Everything about him is coming to light. He's being made bare. It's being revealed who this devil truly is. Who is the physical counterpart of Satan. All this is being revealed. And it's on the world stage. Everybody sees it. Everybody has the internet. Everybody has these smartphones. Everybody has computers. Everybody has access to the internet. This is right in front of your face. Malachi 1 and verse 3, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Verse 4, and this is the point, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. So the border of wickedness, wherever these people are, that's wicked, where wickedness is going to be, the land of wickedness. Wherever they are, hey, if you're crossing over, you're at the border. You're going into wicked territory. And the people against whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have indignation forever, and that's righteous anger. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai created them to be wicked, And this is what they're doing. They're going to be wicked. They're gonna play out this role. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has righteous anger towards them. And we should have that same hatred towards them, because they are not a righteous people. They are a wicked people. You're supposed to hate wickedness. This is Job chapter 30 and verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. And let's get this word disdained. It's like H3988. Ma'as or Ma'asa. To abhor, cast away, contemn, despise, to loathe, refuse, reject. And you would have rejected to have them around your animals. And why? You seeing from this story, this dude was what they say in that, a zoosadist, sadist, meaning that, hey, you have one of these fetishes that they have in the world here as BDSM, which they're into, tying people up and all this stuff. Well, this dude was into tying up dogs and having his way with them, tying up animals and all this. He had a torture shipping container for this. Hey, and this guy had a high position. He was a world renowned, crocodile expert. And hey, this is what this dude was doing in his free time. But hey, I'll read that again. Job 30 and verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Why? Because hey, they would have been raping them dogs, having sex with them. And I'm going to jump through. There's a few scriptures that, hey, if you don't know, the law is not done away with. The law is still in effect. Just because, these people say the law is not done away with doesn't make it not true. Matter of fact, you're seeing in the world in disarray and wickedness like this because the laws are not fully carried out, because people think that the laws are done away with, so they don't execute the judgments that need to be done. So this is Exodus 22 and 19. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. So, hey, straight to the point. And that's a lie. Let's look at this. H7901, Shakab, to lie down. Here, number 2, to be lain with sexually. To lie, sexual relations. So, hey, if you're lying down, getting busy with animals and stuff like that, you need to be put to death. You need to be put to death. Here, I'll jump down. This is Leviticus 18:23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down there too. It is confusion. Leviticus 20 verse 15. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. So not only that nigga has to die, that man, and the animal has to die too. Verse 16, and if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So both of them have to die. If a man does it, the man and the dog have to die. If a woman does it, the woman and the dog have to die. Doesn't matter what animal. Doesn't matter who it is. They have to die. Deuteronomy 27 and 21, cursed be he that lieth with any manner of beast, and all the people shall say, Amen. So you have to die. You're cursed. And this guy, he was doing it so much. He said he had a problem that he was looking to be, trying to reform himself. But all them Edomites say that they can't be reformed. This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. But the point here being, except they have done mischief. He couldn't sleep. He had to get off on them dogs. Oh, I just read that. This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Because, let me read it first. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So, this man is the wicked. It doesn't matter if it's this man or all the Esau Edom. They are the wicked. So, he said he was going to try to reform himself. He got 6 years. No, this man needs to be put to death. There is no reforming. Because, he even said the lady said in the reporter said in court that he didn't show any emotion, didn't show any remorse or anything like that. So you think this man, you're going to spend a little time in jail? No, that whole time he's just thinking about looking at pictures of, you got any animal books? This nigga is completely perverted. Verse 11, Sirach 12 and verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So, this man is wicked. This is evil. This is why you have to put him to death, because he's always going to have that. It doesn't matter how reformed you think he is or whatever. This man is an animal lover, a dog lover. This man is completely perverse. This is just a quick Google search. I'd put up bestiality statistics and the demographics, and this is from just a quick Google. This is the first thing that pops up. This is researchgate.net. This is Edwards in 2019 indicated that in a sample of offenders charged with bestiality, the majority, 86%, were male and had a median age of 38 years, were white. Most, 87.5%, were in a marriage or relationship, and 39% were gainfully employed. So, I don't know much about this dude. He might have had a wife, a family, all this stuff, but it says the majority of people that do this stuff are white, are Edomites. So what should that tell you? This man is perverse. This man, this is the wicked that the scriptures speak of. This is another one. This is from Bed Bible, and I'm just gonna get straight to the point. This is the key takeaways, and this is the same thing. Pretty much, I just clicked one of the links, but it says 86% of bestiality offenders are male, 13.6% are female. Bestiality arrests have increased by more than 3,000% in the last 20 years. Only 39.1% of arrests involving bestiality resulted in prosecution. So not only they have a high percentage of this happening, they only actually prosecute a few of them, when every one of these should have been put to death, which is showing you that this land, Babylon the Great, is a place of wickedness where actual justice is not carried out. And why is it not carried out? Because the majority, let me see here, 2 states do not have laws against bestiality: New Mexico and West Virginia. So it's rampant over there. 86% of reported cases of bestiality involve 72% of animals were well known. Oh, here we go. Just at the bottom. 85% of offenders are white compared to 58% of the general U.S. population. So that's a high number. 85% of 58%. They like to say that with Jake, with the so-called black people. They like to say 13%, 13%. 50% of the crime or whatever. Well, this here is 58%, 85%. So you're 50% of the 58% of the nation, and you're committing a whole 85. That's ugh. But you see, with how the crime goes, that only 39% are only charged, when it's a much higher percentage of Edomites committing these crimes, which you don't see Edomites going to prison or jail or anything like this most of the time. But this is a very heinous crime. This is Hebrews 12:16, because hey, we have to examine our own selves and make sure that we're not perverse or anything like this man, to make sure that we're not like this man, to make sure that we're not going off. And these things should disgust you. The same thing like abominable food. These things should disgust you, make you sick. Get this stuff away from me. This is Hebrews 12:16, and in the NIV says, "See that no one is sexually immoral or is godless like Esau, who for a single meal sold his inheritance rights as the oldest son." So this is Esau. He's sexually immoral. He is godless. This is this wicked man. This is this son of perdition. And he sold his inheritance rights. That's why in Job, it says, "They that are younger than I," because Esau sold his birthright. This is verse 17 in the NIV. "Afterward, as you know, when he wanted to inherit this blessing, he was rejected. Even though he sought the blessing with tears, he could not change what he had done." So the same thing with this Edomite here. He tried to write a letter, all this stuff. Even though during the whole trial they said he showed no emotions, wasn't crying, nothing, no remorse or anything like that. But in the letter, he was crying in the letter. Because in a letter and all that kind of stuff, you can put all kinds of emotional words and emotionally charged things like that, but you can't really hide how you feel or act in person. But Esau is rejected anyway. Hey, he's the wicked. And I'll close out with this. This is Psalms chapter 37 and verse 7. "Rest in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass." So this is, in this time, the scriptures, the video epistles that go up from the apostles and elders of GMS, from the different brothers around the world, and this is like a little sanctuary. This is like a rest. These scriptures are a rest. We get to breathe, knowing that all this isn't going to be forever, that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai loved us enough to send his son to shed his blood for us, to give us repentance, to turn back, to to turn back from our sins, to understand this word, to be even in the presence of this word, to understand it. But hey, don't worry. Hey, this wicked nigga that's in charge right now, just because it looks like he's prospering, all that stuff. Hey, don't worry about it, because that's just how it's supposed to be right now. All this is about to come crashing down. Verse 8: Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. So, hey, don't take out, don't do nothing. Just let the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai handle this. He can do way more than any of us can. Verse 9: For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they shall inherit the earth. So, hey, all these wicked Edomites, all these wicked other nations, the wicked 2/3 of our people, hey, they're going to be cut off. And the world is going to be given to Israel, starting with the elect, when Yahushua returns. Verse 10, Psalms 37, verse 10: For yet a little while, and the wickedness shall not be, and thou shalt diligently consider. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. So, it's coming to pass shortly. When World War III starts, when the MOTB is mandated, when the ICBMs get launched, when Yahushua returns in his chariots, hey, these are happening real soon. Hey, when this place is turned, when Babylon the Great is turned into a desert, hey, Esau is not going to be anywhere to be found. His kingdom, any trace of him, after he goes into slavery, hey, there's not going to be no Roman style buildings, any of that. This is going to be completely wiped out. The memory of them is going to be gone. Everything. The world is going to be at peace. Psalms 37 and verse 10: For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. So this is what we're waiting for. The low, those that weren't considered, the elect, are going to inherit the earth. The earth is going to be at peace. The earth is going to be renewed. The earth is going to be beautiful again. You're actually going to breathe clean air. You're actually going to be able to, stomp the shit out of these Edomites. But Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Hakodash, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of your elect. Shalom.